welcome back and ride 7. This week, it's a ride while you can ride it. So let's ride. Lake Crabtree is one of the oldest trail systems in the Triangle area. The trails are maintained by Torque, the Triangle off-road cyclists, and they do an amazing job. The trails are smooth and fast through tall pine trees. I think my first time riding here was racing the 6 hours Curse of the Crab, so I've done a lot of laps here. I just don't ride here very often. Today, I started at the first parking lot when you enter the park and directly across the street onto the West Loop. I rode it counterclockwise, which put me on the wrong end to ride the Advanced Flow Trail. It's a one-way trail, so I had to figure eight my way around to ride the Advanced Flow. I would definitely look at a map and go clockwise next time. The Advanced Flow starts at the entrance for the jump lines and the pump track. Once back around, I jumped on the East Loop and rode into the skills area. Beginner and intermediate. That's my speed. I played a little bit in the beginner intermediate area. I stayed off the drops in the advanced area.
We're right there. We just came from, we met up about there. And so over here, this is kind of where it goes right down by the lake.
Back on the East Loop, ride it down to where it joins and rides along with the lake trail. This is a really beautiful part of the ride and goes along the lake. Eventually, you'll split left, and about 3/4 of the way around, there's a left turn to enter an advanced loop. This is a fairly short loop and brings you back around and drops you on the East Loop. Continue to ride it around back to the skills area. Today, to add some distance, I jumped back on and went over to the Advanced Flow and did a couple more laps there. It was an awesome day riding here, but also a little sad because this whole area is threatened to be closed. The RDU Authority owns the land and has been leasing it to the county for years, possibly all the way back to the early 1990s, but have now decided they want more money out of it and are planning to take the land back and lease it to a developer. This will be a really big loss for the mountain biking and outdoor community in general in this area. I passed several of these large groups of kids riding with their parents. It'd be a real shame to lose this area. But as I said in the beginning, ride it while you still can.